You know what this means, right? It's Ulta haul time! Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Hope you'll enjoy this video. But every once in a while I do like to film an Ulta haul because I am an Ultaholic. I did pick up some new goodies and some stuff for Halloween that I wanted to share with you guys today. So I think I'm just going to jump in. Some things were on sale, some things were not. And as usual, we save our receipts around here. So I'll be letting you know how much each product was. So I think I'm going to begin with what everybody's been waiting for. And that is this bad boy. Yes, the ABH Prism Palette. So the packaging on the outside mirrors the box. I think it's beautiful. My only problem is that with these velvet palettes, they do pick up a lot of schmutz along the way. But let's open her up. So you get your typical ABH mirror. It folds back completely. You do have a dual-ended brush going on here. So one side's a nice flat shader. The other side is a fluffy blender. And here's what she looks like if you haven't seen her yet. Pretty, pretty. I was so excited about this like chartreusey shade. It's not even chartreuse, to be honest with you. It's literally like a neon yellow with a hint of chartreuse. And this shade right here, which is the shade Throne, I was like, Mama needs to have. So this palette is limited edition. So if you do plan on buying it, get it soon because it probably will sell out very quickly. And it is priced at $42. But if you purchase it at Ulta, you can also wait for a 20% off and use your points to make sure that it's discounted, which is exactly what I did. So instead of paying $42, I paid $31. Alright, so I was walking around and looking for new stuff for you guys. So Model's Own released a holochrome palette, and I will insert swatches right about now so you can see them.
Alright guys, so let's get into these brush swatches. This top row was a little bit difficult to work with. The brush seemed to, I don't even know if it's the brush's fault. I think it's just the eyeshadow's fault. They're not as pigmented as they seem to be in the pan, especially this third shade. It was very hard to build up. And you'll see on my skin that there's a whole lot of fallout. This shade right here, this copper, was probably my favorite one out of the top row. It was, I would say, the best out of all 5 of them. And now what I'm going to do is just flip my arm over and give you some finger swatches so you can see the difference between what they would look like if you were to use a brush or your fingers. Not impressed either way, to be honest with you. Okay, here in the second row, these shades, I think they performed a little bit better than the top row, only because the shades are a bit darker, so I think they just popped a whole lot better in contrast with my skin tone. And these two shades here, they even though they're different, very different in the pan, they do kind of resemble each other. So I feel like they could have done without one or the other. Personally, I prefer the first. And this blue shade here is most likely my favorite one out of the second row. It was the most pigmented out of the glittery shades and the easiest to work with. This next shade was just the worst out of all 5. I don't feel like it really did much, and it kind of like glazed over in the pan. A lot of these were creating a lot of kickback in the pan as well. And this last shade that I'm about to apply here, this black, I was actually pretty impressed with. I didn't think it was going to be that pigmented or that smooth. So that's the second row there, guys. And now I just want to show you what I mean. Here's a quick close-up of the palette. You'll see that that bottom row created tons of chunky fallout. Not fallout, you know what I mean, kickback.
This palette retails for $14.99. Okay, so the next thing that I picked up was from Sleek Cosmetics, and this was exciting for me to see because Sleek has traditionally been sold over in the UK only, and now it seems that it's making its way into the United States. This palette will set you back $12.99, and I've always heard good things about Sleek makeup, and I only have one other palette and I really do enjoy using it. And I have tried this palette. It's actually the look that I have on my eyes right now. Let me see if I can come in a little closer. I really, I didn't have very good expectations for the palette just because it is a more affordable brand, but it really impressed me. The shadows were beautifully blendable. It does have a mirror, and the shimmers were nicely pigmented as well, and you do get a double-ended little sponge tip, which I never use, but it's nice to have. So that's what the shades look like. So let me swatch a few for you. My favorites were the purple ones that I used. I'm not sure how they're gonna swatch, but let's hope for the best. Even if they suck in terms of swatches, I think they performed really beautifully on the eyes. Sorry for the shitty swatches. I am not a pro at swatching at all, but hopefully you see the colors and you get the gist. Sorry, mi gente. Sorry. I'm artistic in other ways. Making straight lines, I was never good at. So Essence was having a sale, buy one get one half off, and lately the mascaras that I've tried from Essence have really impressed me, especially because they are so affordable. Like, I think their most expensive mascara is $4.99, and if you get them at half off, you do the math. So I picked up two, one being the cult classic Lash Princess. I had never had a chance to try this before, and I guess I was just suckered in by the packaging. It's adorable. The packaging is cool because, like, this top part, the little detailing that you see is rubberized, which makes it really easy to open the packaging. And I fell in love with the wand. I love wands that are this shape because it's really easy to get into the inner corner with that little tip, and it really fans out the lashes with the thicker part. I haven't tried these yet, but as soon as I do, I'll let you know what I think of them. And the second one that I tried was the I Love Extreme Volume Mascara in the waterproof formula. That's what that looks like. And it has a much thicker brush from what I remember, but I like these brushes too, even though they're much bigger. I always look for something that's more kind of angled, like triangular, because that really helps me get into those inner lashes and fan out the edges for a nice cat eye effect. Okay, I should have stuck with everything that I got from Sleek, but I kind of just got excited and started picking stuff out of the bag. So we're gonna run back to Sleek just for a second. And they came out with a new, I'm not sure if it's 100% new, but it's new to me. It's called the Brow Intensity, and the box looks like this. I did pick it up a shade too light. I assumed that it went by the highlighting color, and because I've lost a lot of my tan, I figured I would go for a lighter shade so it wouldn't look obnoxious on me. But by light, they mean blonde, which I am not. So the idea here is that one side is going to be a highlighter and the other side is going to be like a brow gel that you can fill in your brows with and also set them. I have tried it once, but I want to show this to you close up, even though I have my brows done, just so that you can see what I'm talking about. But first, let's flip it open. So you'll see this side is the highlighting the highlighting side. Let me see if I can get you in right here. So you're probably not going to see much right here except for maybe, oh, well, that speaks to the quality when it breaks off into chunks. It did that the first time I tried it too, so that'll be going back. Okay, never mind. Let me show you the other side. So this side, when I opened it, I was like, yeah, no. Look at that. It's got a bit of a tip to it so you can fill your brows in, and then you get the brush. So I get the concept, but because it is so big, I mean, look at the size of it in comparison to my thumb. Let me just zoom you in so you can see what I'm talking about. I will destroy my brows for you. So I'm gonna come in here. So you'll see you can easily fill in with this side if you wanted to. However, if you wanted to brush your brows through, we're gonna hit a bit of a problem because it's gonna be a little hard for you to get every single brow hair. You have to be very, very careful how you apply it because that little applicator might just hit you in the center of the forehead. And that is not cute. So now that my brow is lighter, let's go and repeat on the other side. So we are evenly highlighted. Okay, so I'm really not a fan of this product. As you can see, I'll try the highlight for you, but look at that. It literally, let me see if I can get it to focus. It cracked like right in half. So the idea, if this can focus, is that you're just gonna highlight slightly under the brow bone and eventually blend it in, which I'm using my viewfinder, so I'm not even sure I'm not even sure this is applying well. Hang on, let me get my mirror. That would be smart. So it's barely rubbing on from what I can see. It highlights slightly, which you can see because I can see it in the viewfinder. But it's like even right now that I'm putting it back into the case, it broke again. Woo! Epic fail. And not only does the product break because it's dried out, and not only is this part too big to rub onto the brows, but they also expect you to pay $11.99 for this. Yeah. Going back. Alright, so the next product I picked up is from Catrice Cosmetics. It's a brand new lip cushion. And here's what she looks like. This is in the shade... I have no clue. Oh, it's in the shade Rather Be at Coachella. How chic. So the idea is that you're going to pump out the product. It's going to come out onto this little spongy thing. And then you put it on. So let's see what it looks like. Just going to wipe off my lip gloss. Okay. Baby wipes do not taste good. Blech. Alright, let's see how long it takes before the product actually comes out. Anybody counting at this point? Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Okay. So it squeezes out the center, just like that. So let me bring you in, so that way we can play a little. Oh, it's way more pigmented than I imagined. You definitely need more product at this point. I guess that's just because I'm pumping it out for the first time. Wow, Mama is oily. Okay, so far I like it. It feels nice on the lips. It feels like a regular gloss, but not a sticky gloss. It's like a nice, smooth, hydrating gloss. And it claims, actually, it says that it's a creamy lip gloss with avocado oil with an ultra cushiony sponge applicator for an incredible smooth application and extremely soft lip feeling. It's true. It feels nice. So this is retail price $6.49. Okay, so the next two products that I picked up are from Makeup Revolution, and because I am a makeup artist, aside from doing these videos for you, I do have several clients lined up for Halloween looks, and you do need certain staple products that are black and white. So I picked up, the first one is the Ghost Sculpt, and you will probably see this very soon, or you may have seen it depending on whether I post this video first or not, with the look that I did on Bambi for Halloween. So it's just simply a white powder and a black powder. I mean, there's nothing really to write home about with these two. I will say though that after having used them, they are not that heavily pigmented, so it is best to use these as toppers over cream products. Like if you buy a black and a white from Marisol and paint your face first, you can use these to set that product just to make sure nothing moves throughout the day. But I would not bank on these to create a full mattified, a full coverage face for you. This retails at $7. The next product that I picked up from Makeup Revolution is called the Retro Luxe Matte Lip Kit in the shade Kiss of Death. So these will be great for like skeleton looks and animal looks where you have to paint black onto your lips. So it comes with a basic black lip liner. That's what that looks like there. Sorry that I did it over the swatch shade, but you get the point. It is waterproof, which I was a little shocked, just to tell you the truth. And here is the black lipstick. It is not heavily pigmented. I would say that you're going to need about 2 coats of this liquid lipstick in order to make it fully opaque, but it is buildable to an opaque finish. It's not very long lasting. So you may have to carry it with you wherever you go if you are using this for Halloween or for any other occasion. And this kit retails at $9. All right, last but not least, and this one I was the most curious about, so I decided I was gonna leave this for last. So Revlon decided to dupe out MAC's Rollerball eyeliner, which was like, if it wasn't $16, it was like $21 or something like that. And this one is $12. It's literally the same exact thing. It claims to be waterproof. I've tried it on my hand. It is not. It comes right off. So strike one. The packaging is identical to MAC's, the same handle, same technology. So it's literally like the tiniest the tiniest little ball on there. So the premise is that it's going to create straighter lines for you, and you have more control, I guess, with whatever it is that you want to do. Now, I'm not gonna knock this because my initial reaction is to say gimmicky. This is probably crap. And from the videos that I've seen from the MAC version and this version, it is not user-friendly unless you have practiced using it multiple times. I have used it 0 times. So I'm tempted to try this right now. Why don't we? Let's just, fuck it, let's do it. Okay, I need a mirror in front of me though. Let's hope that I'm in frame. Okay, in frame. So the packaging suggests that you don't roll the ball in more than one direction. You just move it. Can you guys see? Yes, you can. Okay. So I'm able to literally kind of just like wipe it off, and it peels off. It's not that it melts or anything, but I can definitely wipe it off like that. So case in point, it's not waterproof at all. Alright guys, so that is it for my haul. That was everything that I purchased. Do me a favor, let me know what you loved down below, what you'd like to see reviewed, if there's anything that you'd like to see reviewed, and thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, thank you for coming by. I hope you enjoyed the video. And please guys, hit that like, hit the subscribe if you haven't already, hit the little bell so that you know when I upload. But other than that guys, thank you for everything. Thank you for your time, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.